Jeremy here for Common Collected. Join Steve and I as we hunt for diecast at the Steel City Con. Keep your eye open and let us know which cars we passed up that you would have got. And at the end we'll show our haul and you can see everything that we walked away with.
Those are all regular treasure hunts, except for the Barbie car.
I think I got one or two out of it yesterday.
Check that out. It's a VW Bug Triceratops.
So here's a bin of regular treasure hunts for $2. It's kind of crazy actually, I don't know. Maybe to someone who finds treasure hunts all the time, they're not very valuable, but I never see them. So even if it's an undesirable car, to see a treasure hunt at all for $2 kind of blows my mind. You can tell what most people like is the licensed vehicles, so a lot of these ones are fantasy cars.
I think that's like got the Dodge Viper, Hot Wheels logo.
Did you end up grabbing any of these?
Yeah, we picked out a couple.
There's the.
Oh, that must. I know. Yeah, it must be the one that got you.
There it is. That one was pretty sweet, though. It really would have complimented the bumper car. Oh wow, this was the errored Arkham Knight Batmobile.
So crazy. Not only is it like sometimes you may see like a base maybe that's not attached. This just literally doesn't have a base or tires at all. It's just the top half of the car.
There are no wheels to be hot. I thought it was the bats from The Dark Knight Returns, and no, it was just the shell. $10, still not bad, right?
It seems like that's such a crazy error that $10 would not be a lot.
Hey, how you doing?
There were some regular treasure hunts that this seller had, and he only won like $3 for a lot of them. There's your Rock'em Sock'em robot car. Miss Piggy is a Batmobile. A lot of ID chases, treasure hunts. There's a Nissan GTR R35.
Did you see they have two different types of regular ones? There's the Simpsons family car and the Homer. There's Cruella de Vil's. There's the Mandalorian, the DeLorean. Two types of Flintmobiles.
The Land Speeder. I think I just got one of those, just the basic dots.
Wow, check that out. There's Hello Kitty. There's some really cool stuff here.
Here we've got some Matchbox, some vintage Matchbox cars from the early 80s that are on card. And I didn't even know that they came out on blister cards back then. I thought they would have only been in the boxes. But here's an 83 Corvette. I think I grabbed that one. A Dodge Daytona. Some kind of a station wagon. I'm not sure what this one is.
Was it ripped off the card? What's up with the white rectangle?
Yeah, it seems like right where the name was, it was ripped off. Here's a Datsun 280ZX. Definitely gonna get that one. Here's a bin of Hot Wheels. Looks like these are late 90s, early 2000s Hot Wheels for $1. 57 Chevy. Ford Roadster. Yeah, even though, I mean, obviously this is like an unpopular era of Hot Wheels, genuinely they're not really collectible, but some of them are actually pretty cool. What's that, a Corvette and a toilet car?
I ended up picking up that one. That's the hot seat. Very appropriately.
If the seat's hot, that's kind of creepy. Who was just in there, Steve?
It was.
We did spy a little bit of Jurassic Matchbox. Here's the Total Tracker team from 2020.
Always taking the time to look through vinyl, see if we can find something cool.
Oh, there's a good one.
There it is. Peter Frampton's I'm In You. We've just found so many copies of it out in the wild, it's become like a Where's Waldo to us. So sort of an inside joke there.
Here was a bin of Hot Wheels. I think they were they $2 each? And there were a lot of treasure hunts in this bin.
This was the bin where he sat his cars down on the table, and for a second I was afraid to look through them because I thought he had bought them. And it turns out he was just expanding his...
Yeah, because it was just an empty table. So I guess like it was a seller who didn't show up. So after that, sometimes they let the sellers next to the empty table kind of move their things over and take up a little more space. All right, let's see what we got. This was the most recent treasure hunt that was in store at the time of the con in June. This is the Baja Bone Shaker. It says Treasure Hunt on the door there. Here's the Street Wiener Treasure Hunt. Here's another $2 treasure hunt. It's the Purple Skull Shaker. This treasure hunt is another one of Steve's picks. It's the Bumper Round. Here's the first of those $5 vintage Matchbox that I picked out. So this is the Datsun 280ZX. And here's the 83 Corvette. Since I'm working on my Matchbox Jeep collection, I actually have this one with a box, but now I have a carded version. I was actually hunting for this Joker Bone Shaker on eBay, so I'm glad I found it at the con, and this 3-pack was only $5. This 50th anniversary Bone Shaker was only $2, and it was in that bin on the bare table. This Simpsons car I actually did pay the $5 for, but it's another one I've been hunting for on eBay. This Datsun wagon was actually an error. You can see the front wheel is different. I don't remember how much it was, but it must have been only a few dollars. Here's one of my picks from the dollar box, Speedosaurus. Here's Steve's hot seat. I thought this one was cool. It kind of has like a Zamac feel. It's the Deuce Roadster. Here's a Mercedes C-Class and a Ford GT40. I thought this Mini Cooper was kind of cool. A 2000s first edition. Kind of seems like it might be a taxi. And here we have a Corvette Stingray. And another Corvette. This one's the split window. Here's that Porsche 911 that we found right there with the hot seat. That rounds out the dollar Hot Wheels. Here's our first loose Matchbox. This is a vintage Jeep from probably the mid to late 70s. This little yellow Renault is actually one I need for my 1980s Matchbox case recreation that I've sort of started working on. This is a Mazda Savannah RX-7. I think these ones were 4 or 5 for 20. Here's a Phantom Fairlady Z. All of these were like super minty, so for $4 or $5 I was happy to grab quite a few. This little guy is actually called Whoosh and Push. This is a Ford Escort RS 2000 with shell livery. This is a Toyota Celica XX. This one reminds me of that Simpsons family car. It's a Ford Cortina with opening doors and a hitch. This is the fire truck from Code Red. It's the Los Angeles City Fire Department truck. I love the play feature on this one with the extending ladder and the little firefighter in the bucket. Here we have the forklift truck. This model is actually called the Sleet and Snow, so you can guess it may have started out as a male Jeep, but this is the olive green military version, and another really great buy for $4 or $5. How did we do? Did we leave anything great behind? Let us know in the comments. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.